All right, welcome. Today is day 7. Trying to start my stream with high energy because it's plenty of work to do and I got time to be tired. But right now, I feel okay. So I want to get in and get some work done so I can take my butt to bed and get a good start to next week. Um, Let's see. I think I did all the things. Trying to remember to post on Instagram when I go live. We got YouTube, we got Twitch, we got all the things. So yeah, today is I want to focus on actually writing some code today. So I'm going to be getting back into my bot. Um, it feels a little bit dark in here, but I don't know if there's much I can do about that because everything's in night mode. But yeah, I'm going to be getting back into my bot. Um, hmm. I might adjust the lights, but for now, I think it's okay. Um, let's see. Last time I was working on this code, pretty much I was looking into YouTube and starting to get the YouTube integration working. So I think I'm going to go there. I do still want to work on my blog and starting to get the blog theme updated so I can get my live stream in there. But I figured I'm not going to have as long of a working session as I was planning on today. So I'm going to start with that because I feel like I can maybe put an hour or two into that, see if I can make some progress. And then tomorrow is a fresh day. So I'll probably, depending on how far I get today, I will keep working on the bot tomorrow, or I might just be exclusively working on the website tomorrow. So we shall see. But this is where I am starting off from for today. So let me close this. I put baby boy to bed like a while ago and he was still crying, like not crying, but he was still like just up and kind of like whining, but he is going to sleep slowly but surely. All right, here we go. So yeah, he's going to sleep slowly but surely. So hopefully he's good now. I did just get him all prepared, and I got my coffee. I got everything I need. I already ate my dinner, so I'm just gonna hop into it. Let's see. Okay, I have all the screens so I can see all the things, and then I'm gonna put. Let me just queue up the songs so that way I won't lose track. And we'll have a Twitch ad coming in about 50 seconds. So, little heads up. See, this is this is not the play later. I'm kind of guessing on these. I'm guessing on these albums, so it could be random if it's play later. Did I do that one? I don't know. Let's do this one. Play later. All right, so that way I won't have to worry about it. All right. Okay, we are here. Now I'm trying to figure out why is my air server is like, my computer and air server are not necessarily getting along the best right now. But at least it is showing up and everything. What was it? Was it last night? Was it yesterday? Or I think it was Saturday. I can't remember. I was trying to show like some AI tools that I had found, and my air server didn't want to work. So we're good now. All right, I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. Yeah, just a little. Even though it's a little bit later, I was like, I don't want to Okay, I was like, I don't want to be putting myself to sleep. So, I'm actually kind of awkwardly placed. So this might end up being, I guess that's fine. Okay, let's see. Can y'all see? Yeah, y'all can see my screen. Boom, 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 boom. I'm ready to upgrade to a 3-screen setup again. And I need a freaking, okay, let me not get stressed out. I need a, I need a rug under my chair. I got these stupid shoes that are like giant. Nobody's fault but not mine. Alright. Okay, that's better. It's like my floor is so slick that my desk still moves with the wheels locked. All right. Okay, so let me see what I'm looking at. All right, I'm pretty sure I pushed. I mean, looks like the last thing I did was push. And I did put it on a branch. I love the music, but I need just like a little bit less of that. Okay. let's get the vibes going. All right. Yeah, so now let me start by saying I have no idea what my long-term approach is going to be for merging this code together. Like I don't have a plan in mind yet, which is the only reason why I am like kind of writing these bots separate like this. At some point they need to just be one bot basically. But right now I just want to see what all it's going to take to get the YouTube chatbot working. So I'll be honest, I probably need to read a little more documentation. Hopefully I didn't lose any of my windows. Hopefully I didn't lose any of my windows because I tried to leave them open so that way. Let's see, I don't need this. I do need this one. Okay, this is my console. Wait, what's this? Oh, this is okay, here's something. I'm just discovering which windows are still here from like 3 days ago. Make this music go away. I caught myself leaving my pillow and heating pad back in the room, but that might not have been the best idea. All right. These are all the YouTube samples I was looking through. Here's the documentation. So I was looking at the live chat message, like how to display those values, and I think I was at a point where I was trying to figure out how to get a key from the console. Okay, there was this. Is this it? Yeah, the docs. Is anybody gonna actually respond to this? So the biggest issue right now is that um let me go back to that URL. The docs were not, it's like the docs are broken. So here is the actual docs, but all you get is this page, the classes, the interfaces, miscellaneous, like none of this works. I wonder this. I didn't want to do that. What was it called? I think it's just YouTube. Yeah, that doesn't even bring up anything for 129.00. So we don't have docs. README, changelog, breaking changes. Nothing. Oh, YouTube is on the breaking changes list from October. Like I'm less, excuse me, I'm less concerned about breaking changes because I didn't have any existing code, but like it would be great if I knew what the heck I was supposed to be doing. All right. Yeah, so this is an issue basically, which is why I have the TypeScript source open, and then these are, I was comparing it to the Blogger one because the Blogger one is the one that they actually have a day 7. Yeah, okay. The Blogger one is the one that they actually have a sample for, so I was comparing it to that. What is this? This is samples, but there wasn't any useful samples in here. Yeah, none of the actual samples in here. Well, I guess maybe for auth stuff. I kind of want to make this like a normal size for a second, because that's a lot to look at. All right, so I feel like I'm trying to rush myself, but I need to just take my time and take however much time it needs to take. Edges. All right, I'm going to read. Wait, this is the Google APIs. That's not the one I need though. Okay, so I do have the console, but I haven't configured any keys yet. Okay, so here's my, all right, so I need to go through this. So let's just take a step back. We are gonna go let's watch this overview. Honestly, I don't know why they still got this 2013 overview on here, but um, I guess they didn't feel the need to have a new one. So,
Right, good
okay, sorry.
and watching online. My name is Satyajit Salgar. I'm here with Ibrahim, and we're here to talk about the YouTube Live platform and the YouTube Live APIs. I'm going to talk a little bit about the platform, what creators are doing. Ibrahim is going to dive into the details of the API and show you a demo. And we'll save some time at the end for questions. Does
I was
that
about to say
sound
that
good?
is not 1080p.
Right, we're also going to take
Okay, there we
questions
go.
from the live streaming audience on the Google moderator link that you see online. So we look forward to your questions. All right. This is a live streaming talk with a live streaming demo that will be live streamed, but we can go deeper if someone live streams this. So
This is back when
it
they
is
started
possible.
live
All right.
streaming, I think. Ooh, look at that logo.
YouTube. How many people watched a YouTube video in the last month? All right? You are part of 1 billion people, which is about half the people that are on the internet right now. They watch 6 billion hours every month, and really across platforms. Right? So 25% of our views globally are on mobile devices. YouTube is also the largest search engine in the world.
This is so
clearly, we believe
dated.
YouTube and video is a great tool to build engagement and create great experiences for your audience.
Love
We
the
think
tool, but
live
there are some
particularly
tweaks I
so.
want to do on it.
So I'm
Hold
going to
on,
talk
let
a
me
little
see.
bit about live on YouTube.
First of all, okay, let me go back. Welcome in, Breacha. Welcome in. I gotta dive deeper in the YouTube API. One creative coding, live coding tool I use is based on the HTML5 player, maybe some of the API. Since it is like a 2018 build, yeah. You know, I have been. I'm not gonna say I've really been thinking about the YouTube API or anything like that, but it's a really, really open space right now that I'm already noticing just in general because of course like Twitch, well I'm saying of course, but maybe it's not that obvious to some people, but Twitch for live streaming, Twitch has a lot of developer tools that are built. A lot more chatbots, a lot of integrations, all of that. So like when I built my Twitch bot, it's just like, hey, here's a framework or library. I guess it's a library. Either way, they had an existing tool, existing code base that was able to be used, and it was very easy to set up. But I haven't really seen anything like that for YouTube. We were searching like briefly the other day, but even the tools that were coming up did not like they were. I guess you only need to read from the chat, huh? No, I need to be able to post back into the chat. Yeah, I need to be able to post back into the chat. So the stuff that I was reading or that was coming up, you could read the chat, but it wasn't necessarily something where you could post back in, which requires auth and all this other kind of stuff. So, um, yeah, it's just a very different space. It's a very different space than than the dev tools for Twitch. So I mean, that's exciting to me. It's daunting at the same time because it's like, I just kind of want to get my bot running, but I have to do a lot more work, but that's okay. And maybe I'll find some opportunities to make some tools more widely available that I'm working on.
All right, how many people recognize this image?
This is super old,
All
but
right,
at the
almost
same
everyone. All
time,
right, so for those of you who don't,
they still have it
on
up.
the
So
14th of October, an Austrian gentleman by the name of Felix Baumgartner got into that space capsule, went up 24 miles into space,
what I was
looked
gonna
down.
say is that the reason why I think I mean, this is still posted, so I mean, I feel like it probably still has some relevance. But I was also gonna say, like, when it comes to like APIs and things like that, a lot of times, especially with an experienced company like Google, the API design would have been um, the interface. I don't want to say the design, but the interface would have been, planned out and thought of at the beginning of the process, and then like when they first started building it, and then over the years it really shouldn't have changed much. Um, Now it showed like when they had breaking changes and things like that, but whatever their initial vision was that they were introducing here is probably still relevant. That's my thought process for why I'm watching a 11-year-old video. Actually, fine using the tool slash live coding environment. Oh, you just finished using it. Twitch extensions. I'm definitely gonna. I don't know. Well, an overlay is an extension. I think I am gonna be making an overlay.
Or badminton in Indonesia, local hockey in India. Over there,
All right, go back.
by the way, fun piece of trivia.
Okay, let's just let him talk. I keep interrupting the video.
Right, good afternoon,
It's 30
everyone.
minutes.
Thank you for coming here and watching online. My name is Satyajit Salgar. I'm here with Ibrahim, and we're here to
Matter
talk
of fact,
about
I'm gonna get on
the YouTube
chat
Live
with
platform
y'all.
and the YouTube Live APIs. I'm going to talk a little bit about the platform, what creators are doing. Ibrahim is going to dive into the details of the API and show you a demo. And we'll save some time at the end for questions. Does that sound good? All right, we're also going to take questions from the live streaming audience on the Google moderator link that you see online. So we look forward to your questions. All right. This is a live streaming talk with a live streaming demo that will be live streamed, but we can go deeper if someone live streams this, so it is possible. All right.
Oh, I'm the one going deeper
YouTube.
about live streaming.
How many
The
people
live
watched a
streaming
YouTube
talk.
video in the last month? All right. You are part of 1 billion people,
All
which
right,
is about
cool,
half the
preacher.
people that are on the internet
I'm
right
gonna
now.
be in the chat.
They watch 6 billion hours every month, and really across platforms. Right, so 25% of our views globally are on mobile devices. YouTube is also the largest search engine in the world. So clearly, we believe YouTube and video is a great tool to build engagement and create great experiences for your audience. We think live particularly so. So I'm going to talk a little bit about live on YouTube. All right, how many people recognize this image? All right, almost everyone. All right, so for those of you who don't, on the 14th of October, an Austrian gentleman by the name of Felix Baumgartner got into that space capsule, went up 24 miles into space, looked down over New Mexico, and then jumped. The jump was about 10 minutes, and he was in free fall for about 4 minutes. This is what we saw internet traffic looking like during that period. Right? Yeah, a couple of people like me stayed for the press conference, but this was the peak. And at its peak, 8.2 million people tuned in, and there were 52 million playbacks. That is the kind of scale and excitement that a live event on YouTube can generate. By the way, fun piece of trivia, at that point, those 4 minutes, about 8% of all internet traffic was that video. All right, fortunately, you don't have to jump from space to create great live entertainment. And we're seeing tons and tons of partners do that today on YouTube. Up on the top left over there, whenever soccer powerhouse Spartak Moscow plays in Russia, we see live traffic from Russia spike. Live sports is a great way to build entertainment on YouTube, whether it's cricket in India or Major League Baseball that live streams its games internationally, or the NBA Developmental League, or it's really sports that anyone looks for that are hard to find anywhere in the world. For example, surfing from Australia, boys high school soccer, or badminton in Indonesia, local hockey in India. All of these experiences are live on YouTube, and audiences are finding these, and channels are building their audiences on YouTube. But our vision for sports isn't just the game. We think there's tons of live stuff around the game, whether it's the tunnel cam as you're walking into the auditorium, whether it's the interview afterwards. These are all part of the live sports experience. How many people know who Juventus is? Not that many people. All right, a couple of people. So Juventus is a soccer club in Italy. They just won the Serie A league. That is a live stream that the club put together when the entire town celebrated their win. Right? Tens of thousands of people tuned in, and was a way for their global fans to participate in that. We see this happening, in tons and tons of dimensions. Music is another great one. Whether it's the Ultra Music Festival in Miami, or Coachella, or AKB48 in Japan, or that gentleman, Psy, who debuted his new album in a live stream on YouTube, we're seeing artists of all sorts come to YouTube and create great live experiences for their audience. And we think this is just the beginning. We think this is going to extend to all sorts of independent artists. And I say artists to mean much more than just musicians. Of course, we think gaming is going to be a huge part of live on YouTube.
Ooh, look at
We're starting
this.
to see this already with lots of major esports tournaments coming onto the platform. Riot Games, for example, streams its League of Legends tournaments. We're seeing tons more. We recently did an API integration with Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, which actually allows you to live stream your multiplayer gameplay. Now, we all understand the value of watching someone who's really good play, right? But it extends to more than that. For example, a few weeks ago, I was clicking through the Call of Duty shelf, and I happened to stumble on someone playing, and it became pretty clear within a couple of seconds that this person actually wasn't very good. But suddenly she paused and actually started chatting with the audience, saying, hey, thank you for watching me play. I know I'm not that great, but I'm getting a lot better. And this is what I did recently. Now, the act of 2 or 3 of us that were watching her made her experience better. It became more than just a game for her. That is the power of live streaming and connecting with an audience that we're seeing every day on YouTube. And it extends to entertainment of all sorts, whether it's product launches or conferences, exactly like this, or very elaborate April Fool's pranks. Do people recognize the YouTube April Fool's pranks in the top right? A few people? Yeah, this was a live stream that went on for 12 hours, where these very brave anchors actually read the titles and descriptions of basically hundreds of thousands of YouTube videos. Or something like red carpet premieres. What can we do that's better? Check out the multicam on top. You can't do this anywhere else. So we weren't just streaming RedCam one particular view, but we were letting audiences select where they wanted to go. We can do this across sports, across genres. For example, recently the PGA live streamed just Tiger Woods. So if you wanted to follow just Tiger Woods during a tournament, you could actually do that. And of course, this extends to much, much more. It also goes to news and current events. We have the Pope on YouTube. We have the presidential debate on YouTube. And not just the US presidential debate. What you see here on the top right is the first ever presidential debate in Kenya. And we had a huge traffic spike in Kenya, and we're wondering what it is. And it turned out to be this event. Tons of international news channels.
I miss like just
YouTube.
looking at the analytics of a of a software software.
Now,
when you have a
really
lot of
excited
traffic, it's so interesting.
by everything that our creator community is doing on YouTube. But what makes this possible? What we're really excited about is the powerful solution that we've built. The YouTube engineering team has worked hard over the last couple of years to build a solution that I feel is amazing. As a viewer, we offer you unmatched stream quality. We offer things like adaptive bitrate. So as you move around and your bandwidth changes, we figure that out, and you don't suffer a loss in stream quality. We let you skip back and forth in the stream. And we work across devices, right? So whether you go from your desktop to your phone, it just works. Unmatched scale and quality. As a creator, we offer you ability to easily insert ads, to send us just one high-quality stream, and we do all the transcoding in real time for you in the cloud into all the necessary devices and resolutions. We offer you multiple camera angles. We let you insert ads. We let you do slates. We make it really easy to insert closed captions. There's a lot more, and we're just getting started. We're going to continue to build out this platform and make it more valuable to our creator community and to developers. We released a live API, which lets partners and developers build incredible things. Thank you to all the beta partners, many of you are in the room, for helping us grow this API, and we're excited to see what more you do with this. Finally, what we're really excited about is the fact that we're making this platform more accessible to creators. Yesterday, we announced that anyone on YouTube with over 1,000 subscribers can now stream live. We think this will make this platform even more valuable to develop for, and we're really excited
I'm glad
about
they
both what the creator
I'm glad they changed
community
that
can
over the
do,
years,
as well as
but
how you can take advantage of this as developers. With that, Ibrahim, do you want to tell them about the API?
Sure.
oh, it is still
So I'm
YouTube
Ibrahim
V3
Ulukaya,
Live.
Developer Programs Engineer at YouTube. Today, I will actually give an overview of the API itself. Then I will talk the suggested settings for the live streaming. And we'll go over a little bit on the Java sample code. At the end, we'll see the Android demo. Actually, we'll
Java.
see it live since we are talking live.
Why are you doing that to me? I don't
So
want to
let's
see
get it started.
Java.
YouTube live streaming API. With the live streaming API, you can actually schedule, update, and manage your live events on YouTube. You can associate your own streams and make them happen inside these events.
Hold on, I might
If
as
you're a YouTube
well
content partner,
get, what,
you can
20
also
minutes in on my blanket that I'm working on? Hold on.
insert advertisements. I want to talk right now a little bit about the concepts. First concept I want to talk today is the broadcast. Think about the broadcast as a calendar event, like a show, like something like a news that's scheduled for some time, and it's like an event container. And when you go to youtube.com/live, you will see this image. You will see the events that are either happening right now or they are scheduled for some future time. The second concept is the stream. Stream is actually what you are sending to YouTube. It is your entry points to those events. So,
Platform even more valuable to develop for, and we're really excited about both what the creator community can do, as well as how you can take advantage of this as developers. With that, Ibrahim, do you want to tell them about the API?
sure. So I'm Ibrahim Ulukaya, Developer Programs Engineer at YouTube. Today, I will actually give an overview of the API itself. Then I will talk the suggested settings for the live streaming. And we'll go over a little bit on the Java sample code. At the end, we'll see the Android demo, actually. We will see it live since we are talking live. So let's get it started. YouTube live streaming API. With the live streaming API, you can actually schedule, update, and manage your live events on YouTube. you can associate your own streams and make them happen inside these events. If you're a YouTube content partner, you can also insert advertisements. I want to talk right now a little bit about the concepts. First concept I want to talk today is the broadcast. Think about the broadcast as a calendar event, like a show, like something like a news that's scheduled for some time, and it's like an event container. And when you go to youtube.com/live, you will see this image. You will see the events that are either happening right now or they are scheduled for some future time. The second concept is the stream. Stream is actually what you are sending to YouTube. It is your entry points to those events. So actually, I want to differentiate those two. The broadcast is the event, the event that was actually scheduled for some specific time, and the stream is your own content, actually the entry point to YouTube. So let's actually cover up those. Broadcast was the event metadata, and the stream was the live streaming your content. The reason actually we separated together, we want you to have like flexibility so that you can have like multiple streams. You can switch in and out those streams to the broadcast event itself. And if you are maybe like having your own streams, then actually you use that stream, you may want to use the same stream, same ingestion settings to another event. So we make it like flexible that we separated those two. And last but not the least, the Q point. Q point is in-stream ads. They are built on the partner API. If you're a YouTube content partner, you will be able to insert advertisement. So how they play with each other? As I said, the broadcast is the event, and when you want your stream to actually, your content to appear in the event, you are just binding them together. And when you want to insert an advertisement, you are inserting the advertisement to event. When you bind this stream to the broadcast, your stream actually happens to be in this broadcast. It's streamed inside this event. When you want another stream, you can connect them. There's always one-to-one mapping. Right now, I want to a bit deep dive on these concepts. So the broadcast is the metadata, as I explained. It has title, description, scheduled time. You can make it private or a public event. With the new platform, you can actually enable the recording. So if the users didn't see your live stream, they may go to YouTube and still see the video later on. And you can enable them use the DVR settings such that they can go back and forth inside the video. This was a scheduling the event. And what about the managing the event, the life cycle? So when you first created the event, we start as a created state. And when you bind them together and it's ready to start, we are in the ready state. So users see that your event will start soon. And as an optional state, you can go to preview. So this is actually a really good state that actually, before your event goes to live, you can monitor your stream. We are actually sending you another monitor URL that you can go there and actually you can see your stream before it goes public. And when you are ready to go, magic happens. It goes live. And every good thing needs to end at some point. So if you want to complete this, you just go to complete cycle. What about the stream? Stream was your entry point. So it is where your streamer talks to YouTube. So you create this entry point. You set a name for yourself so that you can remember, and then you set the highest bit rate you want to support. You want to set the highest resolution you want to support. And one thing really important about the stream is an entry point. Once you create this, you are actually getting a RTMP URL and stream name so that you know where is the point you will talk to access this stream, to send your streamer. And the latest one is the Q point. As I explained, it was the stream. It was the in-stream ad. So you're setting the in-stream ad to start and how long it will be. Let's remember how they interact with each other again. And your stream is binded to the broadcast so that your stream happens to be in this event. And once you want to insert advertisement, if you're a content partner, you are using the insert. So how many people actually used live streaming before in any channel? Okay, I see, like female people. And how many people actually use encoding and decoding? Maybe not in live streaming. Okay, I see a few more. And maybe you are wondering right now, you saw these concepts and the API, but what about the best live streaming settings for the YouTube? So right now with this amazing new platform, we are supporting all the standard bit rates, all the standard resolutions from 240p up to 1080p. And great feature about this product is you don't need to actually send all these different bit rates, all these different resolutions to YouTube. You just want to actually send us the highest bit rate you want to support, the highest resolution you want to support. And from there, in real time, we will actually transcode it to all lower qualities. So you are saving the bandwidth, you are saving the processing power, and we'll do the whole heavy lifting for you. What about the encoder? Currently, we are supporting the RTMP flash streaming, and you want to use the H.264 video, and for audio codec, we are supporting the AAC. Similar to what I explained earlier, as we transcode to lower bit rates, we also transcode to different containers and different qualities so that people coming from iOS, Android, and Google TV can actually also see your stream as well. So you don't need to actually think about how you will change your stream into those different settings. We'll actually do this for you. So this was the first streaming settings and the API overview. And as you may actually have, like, I know there are like developers in this platform, and I want to talk about a bit about the sample. All these samples I will be talking today, actually they are open source under the YouTube API samples. So if you are missing one thing or two, don't get excited. They are all open source. You can go there and still access them. And today I will be talking about just the Java sample, but we are actually supporting all client libraries from Python to PHP, .NET to Objective-C, many of them, and you can actually see what are the client libraries we support. And it's a totally RESTful API, even though if you don't want to use the client library, you can just use the REST API. So the first example I want to go through is the create broadcast. Today, I want to do like three things. I want to start creating a broadcast, then create the stream, and then connect them together. So I will have something that is ready to live stream. Create broadcast is I will start with setting the metadata, and then I will set the status, and using those two, I will create a broadcast object. And now I want to create this broadcast object in YouTube. So I will create an insert request and execute it. So I will start with the broadcast snippet, the metadata. I set it, and I created like the title. I set my schedule time. And one thing to remember, actually, I'm just setting today just the required parameters. There are actually other parameters I explained earlier, but I'm just doing the minimal right now. And the second was the status. With the status, for the sake of this example, I set it to private. Using the previous, I set the snippet and the status, I'm creating a broadcast object. Now I want to actually insert this broadcast object to YouTube, so it will actually appear in YouTube too. So I create the insert request. And using the client library, I have the live broadcast insert request for me, insert class. And I wrap my broadcast object I created earlier inside this request. And I executed it. As I explained, it was a RESTful API. If everything got successfully, by the client library, the JSON is parsed, and I got the returned broadcast, which is the broadcast actually was inserted inside YouTube. So from there on, I can check that everything I did was successful or not. So we create the broadcast. The second step was the stream. Stream will be, I will do like in a similar tree. I will start with the metadata. I will set my ingestion settings, and I will create the stream object. At the end, I will insert into the YouTube. So I start with the snippet. I'll set the title since this was the metadata. Then I will go over the ingestion settings. In the ingestion settings, as I explained, we support right now RTMP. And just for the sake of this example, I set it 1080p. So this one is the one that the maximum resolution I want to support. I will create the stream object right now and set the snippet and the ingestion settings I just created. Now the time is to insert into YouTube. So I create the insert object again. This time it's the live stream insert object. And I put my stream inside it. Once I executed it, I actually returned that the created stream is from YouTube. Something to remember, as I explained earlier, this is your entry point to YouTube, your stream's entry point. So once you create this stream, you are actually getting an ingestion address, the RTMP URL, and the stream name. So using the same API, we are actually resolving them, the ingestion address, the stream name, so we know where to stream, where to send our streamer to. So we create the stream as well. So far, we create the event, we create the stream. Something's like missing. I think it's the connection. So we want to actually let this stream happen inside this event. So we'll create a bind request. We'll set the broadcast ID inside it. We'll set the set stream ID. Once we executed it, if it's successful, we'll actually return the broadcast as well. Now we can check if the binding is successful or not. So this was the Java sample, but I actually want to run it on my computer. So actually we see that it will be going to the YouTube. So actually I'm using the same example I just showed, the create broadcast example. I will run it, and I'm using the auth2 method so that it will do this creating stream, this example create the stream on my account on my behalf. So I will give the allowed access. And once I allow access, actually I will start using my demo. So that's for this, say, the stream broadcast title, the event title, IO13 event. Okay, so I see that the event is created, it's just published. I will create an actual stream. So I just create the stream as well. As I explained earlier, once we create the stream, I see that I have an ingestion address. And I have my stream name, my unique stream name. So using those two, actually, I know where to stream my data into. And last thing, as I explained, now actually I bind them together. So the broadcast ID I created and stream ID I created, I bound them together. So actually, my event knows which stream to broadcast. Let's go one level down and go to YouTube website. I'm in my account. As my account is enabled for live, so I can see that I have like live events here. The event I just created, I13 event. And let's deep down this event. And I see that it's private, as I explained. It's scheduled ahead of time. I will go to ingestion settings. And I see that the event I just created, the IO stream event, is here. And it is 1080p, as I just described. So this was a demo for the Java. And I actually want to go one level further, and I created like a small streaming app that I will try to actually stream from here. Let's see. So first I will start let me actually turn it so. Okay. So first I will start with sign in. I use the Google Play account manager, so from there, my account is here. I will just pick my account, and now I'll actually authorize the event, and I will create my event. So right now, what's happening is I created the event, I create the stream, my unique stream, and then I actually connect them together. So, and as I went to the live events, I just list them, and as you see, the one I just created before, the IO13 is over there. The one I just created right now, it is a live streaming event here. So I'm seeing this, and I will start streaming right now. And so looks like I started streaming. So let's see on the YouTube website. So this one, there we go. And my live stream event, I'll actually go to live streaming to just see like what's happening here right now. So actually, yeah, my streaming started happening here. And actually, from my API, I already clicked like start streaming from the API. So I didn't have to click because it was already, I requested to start the stream. And right now, actually, our servers are like transcoding it. And in just a few seconds, we'll go live. So let's see it. I'll go back to my account, to my event. This time I'll just click. And my event is about to start. So let's give a few seconds in.
Give it a couple of seconds. It looks like the demo gods are sort of being favorable today. Can we blame the network?
Sorry?
Can we blame the network?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Why not? All right. Give us a couple of seconds, and
No, iOS 21 was actually, the question was if I was like streaming to iOS 13 or this event. Actually, as I just did here, I actually seen to do a live streaming event. iOS 13 was the one I used it from my Java Eclipse. So today, actually, I showed the Eclipse, but you are free to use the language of your choice as well as something is happening. And yeah, we are live.
yeah, there we go. Should get the audience on.
I officially am like,
So that was all about my demo today. I just want to see that it was like that easy to create the live event and go live. And from now on, actually, we can start taking questions.
Yeah.
If you have a question,
We're happy to take questions.
feel free to go to the microphone.
I never knew
we'll
they
take
did
live
the
questions
transcoding
as
in
well
the
as we'll
cloud.
actually
That's
take questions
sweet.
from moderator link.
The only question on the moderator link is why is Ibrahim
I'm not.
so awesome?
I'm
And I think I
less
asked that
bothered
last
by
night.
the delay that we get on YouTube now, considering all the
Yeah,
stuff they're
thanks.
doing technically
So
behind the
it's
scenes.
all very nice. On iOS, you are presumably using HLS as the protocol, HTTP live streaming, right, on iOS?
Yes.
Yes.
We are using RTMP.
Now, on Android, Android has had a much more tortured history of the
Tortured?
implementation of multimedia protocols.
I'm
although
sorry, I missed what you said there a little bit.
On Android,
Is he gonna
on
say
Android, are you
tortured
also
again?
using HLS, which is supported by the Chrome browser, it appears, or are you using a different protocol to stream live to Android?
We are, the question was if you are using HLS or another protocol.
On
As I
Android.
explained earlier, we are actually using the RTMP right now.
Are you talking about playback or the streamer from the creator side?
Playback.
Playback. Playback HLS.
HLS on Android?
I believe so. Yarek? Yep.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
He falling over each other. Oh, developers. He's like, Android has such a much tortured history with like what?
Yeah, come on up. Oh, by the way,
Torture?
the answer for most people that didn't hear it was we transcode to a number of different formats. On most versions of Android, it is HLS. On the later ones, on some, it's something different. Yeah.
Is the API open to anyone or just open to some organization? Or
The
just
API is open to everyone.
anyone?
It's public and it's public and it's open right now.
Okay, so if I create a mobile app to anyone, so they have to log in their account to allow them to stream to YouTube, right?
Yeah, so anyone can develop using the live API. The constraint we have right now is you need at least 1,000 subscribers before you can stream into your account. That's something we're working on. We're working on expanding live access. But the constraint right now is the person whose account you're streaming to needs to have a certain number of subscribers and be in good standing as a YouTube account.
Okay, then associate my next question is what's the limitation to use the API? Yeah.
Sorry?
What's the limitation to use the API?
Anyone can use the API. So if you're developing tools,
Anybody can use the API,
live
but
stream to YouTube,
if I don't have
the
1,000
API is public.
subscribers, I wouldn't have been able
There's
to
no, other than the
test
developer
my.
key and-
No, actually, the API is
live
all
stream.
public,
Public.
as well as the documentation. The only thing that is like we are actually constrained about the channel that you will be live streaming. So if you have like a test channel, or if you will like use one channel to use the API, you can always use the API. But once you start live streaming, at the end, like when you develop your product and your product is ready, the people who will use the product will need a channel so that they will actually send their live streams into.
Oh, okay. They need a channel. But how can you how do you stream the content of the live stream?
So how do we manage content?
For example, if stream something is should not be public, how do you detect that? How do you prevent?
Aha, you're worried about spam.
Yeah.
All right. So this is something that we've invested a lot of time and effort in at YouTube. So all the mechanisms that go in, that protect content on YouTube in general for video also apply to live streams. So people can flag the stream and it goes down. We have a tool called Content ID, which screens for infringing content. That's run against live streams as well. Anything else? All right, it's a shy audience. Thank you very much for listening to our talk. Thank you for listening online.
Thanks a lot.
Ibrahim and I are hanging out here. Feel free to come up and ask questions.
Talking
If you have any other
about-
questions, we will be in the sandbox area all day, and as well as the other YouTube experts, so you can always come and ask other questions, and we'll follow up with everything.
I mean, I wish they talked
Thank you.
about like some other features, but you know, it's all good. Okay, that was the basics. That's where we starting at. I got too many cute computers to keep track of. Where's the music? Pick the music big. All right. But yeah, so I was saying that I'm pretty sure however they designed it, even though that was like a 10-year-old demo, probably the interface shouldn't have changed much. That's V3, that's what they were on, and that's the current version. I think when I get up tomorrow, I'm gonna spend some time getting more stuff done in this office, cause I need to get more comfy at my freaking desk. Oh my god. Where am I trying to start? Okay, so the thing is, I'm trying to figure out, where did I find? You have the live streaming API and then the chat. Where's the chat though? Broadcast. Right, so you have a chat message. This API reference explains how to schedule live broadcast. Oh, here it is, a live chat resource. Okay, let me just go through this. So these are all the settings to live broadcast. This is just the broadcast. So this is more so the metadata side, right? The stream is the actual video data. Bands is its own thing. Now we're looking at the live chat messages. A live chat message resource represents a chat message in the YouTube live chat. The resource can contain details about several types of messages, including a newly posted text or a fan funding event. The live chat feature is enabled by default for okay. Let me do one more. What was that on the side though? It's gone now. Oh, this right here. Let's favorite this in my new collection. YouTube live stream chat. Let's see. Okay. All right, a live chat message resource represents a chat message in the YouTube live chat. The resource can contain details about several types of messages, including a newly posted text message or a fan funding event. The live chat feature is enabled by default for live broadcasts. It's available while the live event is active. For more information, see its resource representation and list of properties. So you can delete messages, you can insert messages, which is basically creating a message, and then you can list. A live chat moderator resource represents a moderator. Oh, I might need to be looking at this. All right, a live chat moderator resource represents a moderator for a YouTube live chat. A chat moderator has the ability to ban or unban users, remove messages, or perform other administrative actions. That might be relevant as well, actually. Delete, remove a moderator, add the moderator. Okay. Live stream resource. A live stream resource contains information about the video stream that you are transmitting to YouTube. The stream provides the content that will be broadcast to users. Once created, a live stream resource can be bound to one or more live broadcast resources. One live stream can be bound to different broadcasts. So I could stream to different I guess they probably have to be on the same channel. I was gonna say, so does that allow people to stream to different channels at the same time? You can see sponsors. Hey, I'm in the bed. Have a great stream. Gonna lurk and fall asleep. Thanks, Miss Side Nerd. I hope you had a good end of your weekend. I need to go to bed myself, but gotta put in at least a little bit of time. So I appreciate the lurk though. I'm about to fall asleep on my own stream. Okay, so now, regardless of whether I have to act as a moderator, I do need to manage the chat messages. So, resource representation. Yeah, I'm not gonna last that much longer. It's 11 o'clock. I was up until what time last night? Like almost 4. I think we didn't end up ending the stream until like 3:45 in the morning. So I'm like, yeah, I'm through. And I wanted to take a nap earlier, and by the time, so because baby boy was asleep, by the time I laid down to take a nap, he was done with his nap. So that never happened. But you know, I'm proud of myself because this has been the first 7 days, and I'm trying to see, I could probably go back and look to see. Actually, I don't have to go back and look because it's no way that I'm gonna find any period in which I streamed for 7 days in a row. Maybe for 100 days of code. But yeah, like it's been a while basically. So I'm like I've been kind of all over the place this week, just trying to get the streams in. But at least I got them in. So now this week coming up, I want to refine a little bit. So little things like I don't mind streaming later. One of the things I used to have an issue with when I used to go, when I used to work full time and then try to stream at night, I would be super tired when I got done with the day. I would come home, I would go to sleep and then when it was time to get up, either I wouldn't get back up, or by the time I got back up or had the energy to get back up, it would be like 10, 11 o'clock at night, basically. Same thing I'm kind of doing now. Ooh, excuse me. The only difference is, well, I want to say, back then, it wasn't anything to get me back up after I would lay down for a nap. But now I have a 1-year-old, so yeah, I can only sleep for so long before, unless it's like at the end of the day. If it's like 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock or something like that, and I take a nap, he's not gonna go down for the rest of the day or anything like that. So he's definitely gonna wake me back up at some point. So I feel less worried about taking the naps. But still, I think in this week coming up, I'm gonna focus more on getting my nap in early and being intentional that when he goes down for his nap, if he's going down for a nap, I either need to be prepared to like stream at that time, or I need to be prepared to take my nap at that time. And I take naps, y'all, especially being with the baby all day. Like I take a nap, I try to take naps when he does, if I can get him to take like one good nap in a day, because we usually get up super early in the morning. And that's another thing. I'm like, I haven't even been able to get up early because I've been up late. So yeah, I'm just like thinking about that this week, to be more intentional about matching up with or whatever I'm gonna do with his nap time, whether that's when I'm streaming or that's when I'm gonna take my nap. I'm leaning towards that's when I'm gonna take my nap, because he gets up so early that around like 11 or 12 he's ready for a nap. And let's see, what's my schedule look like this week? Calendar. Oops, sorry. Week. Today. All right, so Friday is a little bit difficult because between 12 and 4 I have stuff to do, but I mean, realistically, I guess it's not that. So what I put on my calendar is basically streaming around 1 o'clock every day. That was just to get it there though, get it on my calendar. Streaming around 1 o'clock. If I get my streams in at 1 o'clock, then like if I get my stream in early, then it's done. And then I don't have to worry. So that's like the ideal scenario. And then I know next week, Wednesday next week is gonna be I'm gonna be on the MVP. I'm gonna be on the MVP program again for 6 weeks. So yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it when I have more brain capacity, but but that's basically what I'm focused on this week. Week 1, I just wanted to get a good start going. I think we got a great start going. Week 2, start to kind of figure out what my rhythm is gonna be. Okay, so the most basic form of this chatbot, as far as YouTube integration, I would want to see, I would still want to be able to post back. I would want to be able to read the chats and then post. And then how am I gonna know? I just thought about something. For YouTube chat, it's not the same as Twitch chat. Twitch chat is like, I don't know the exact interface for it, but I do understand that like Twitch chat is just like a living thing on your channel. So there isn't like this concept of a chat being dedicated to a specific live stream. On Twitch, your chat is independent of the live stream. So you can literally go into somebody's channel at any given point in time, whether they are live or not, and the chat is like an independent component. So I can go onto anybody's channel at any point in time. I can open up the chat and I can actually, we can use the chat. You can literally use the chat without being live. So it's like, that's one, like, it's literally just one instance of a chat. That's it. So with the Twitch bot, it's like once you're connected to the chat, you're good. I think I see a bug. Yes, I see you. You see me, I see you. I just don't like that you're right over my head. All right, I hope you're not up there when I look again. Yeah, so Twitch chat is just like one long-standing instance. Now, YouTube chat is a dedicated chat per live stream. My head already hurts. It's one chat per live stream, which means I have to I would have to, and I have to get the live streaming event data in order to get the chat data. So here's a question. Okay, here's a question. So is there a way to get any live streams from a channel? Like, that would be my next question, basically. So like, is there any way that I can just be like, hey, check this channel for live streams? List, right? You can list, but they have to match the parameters. List my streams. Yeah, see, I need, oh gosh, this is gonna be deep. All right, let's get Notion going, because this is not like a simple thing. I understand now. Oh, look where exactly where I am, in the right spot. All right, so let's see. Today I am doing more research into the YouTube chats, and it occurred to me that okay, today I'm doing more research into the YouTube chat, and it occurred to me that while Twitch chat belongs to a channel and is one persistent instance running regardless of the live streams on that channel, YouTube chat instances belong to a live stream. In order to have the bot interact with the YouTube chat consistently, an option to find the current live streams on a channel can allow me to check for a live stream and interact if possible. Okay. Another thing I was thinking about, well, I guess it's not really something I was thinking about, but I was like, you know, because I use Streamlabs OBS, and with Streamlabs, for example, or even with any other, like if you use regular OBS, of course, those times they have chat. They have the chat for the stream, but when you go live from OBS, especially in the way that I do with Streamlabs, my YouTube stream literally gets started directly in Streamlabs. So when I go live, the Streamlabs UI actually creates the stream for me and starts broadcasting. So it handles all of that. So it automatically should have access to all the data for the live stream, that current live stream. Yeah, the bot, it won't necessarily just have access, but this looks promising. The table below shows common use cases for this method. You can click on the use case name to load sample parameter values in the API Explorer, or you can see code samples for a use case in the full screen API Explorer. Wait, by clicking on the code icon. List. Yeah. Okay, I was really hoping. I was hoping. Oh wait, it did have a show code. What does that do? JavaScript. If I finish my request parameters, would it set them up? Like, what if I was like, boop 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 boop? Mm. 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 Why do you? Oh wait, I guess I should have. It would be Node and not JavaScript, because like, why do you think I'm gonna do this in the DOM? Oh gosh. I wish there was Node. At least this shows me a little bit of order. I guess that's something. I really wish they had a. Never mind. All right. Where was I? Going off on a tangent. All right. Well, let's take a few minutes to look into this Twitch refresh token. Oh gosh, my brain. I just need I need to come back with a fresh brain, and then we will proceed with that process. Okay, so for the Twitch token, my thought process was I was basically thinking, let me see something real quick. Whose account am I on? Sign out. Hold on, I want to try something. This is the shopper, so publish, web. This is POS. I don't want anything there. I just want POS. That's okay. I can add myself. Sign out. I wanted to stop and do map my domain names because my subdomains for the Beauty Go-Go app were propagated. So since they are working now, settings, apps, this one, settings, how do I access? Let me out here. All right, now sign out. Yeah, so I made 2 subdomains, one for each of the apps, and now I can map them. So that's a quick thing. I just wanted to do that because I'm about to go to bed. Okay, I don't want to forget to do it before I go to bed. No, publish web app. This is going to app. Save that. So if I go to app.beauty, so how come that one does work? I could just I made that one after, so why don't that one work? There we go. Hey. All right, I finished those. I just had to finish that because I think I got a sticky note for that one. All right. Right, I'm closing that window. Now I know I still got these windows open. I don't know which one this is. That's not it. This one, that's not it. It's this one. That's not it. Oh gosh, this is too many windows. It's not this one. It's not that one. Do I even need this? No. Definitely not that one. Not that one. Don't think it's gonna be this one either. It could be though. Nope. Wow, this is gonna be fun. It's one of these. No. No. All right, let me just go through the list. What? Oh, that one. Of all the windows that I probably still have open, I do not have it open, maybe. Dang it, I closed all those windows. Why does it not? Let's see. Yeah. Oh, here they are. I'm like, I didn't close those windows because I kept seeing them. What is this? Homebrew, Z-Shell, render. We don't need that or that. Safeties. All right. Well, that took a while. This is why I keep complaining about my windows, because I'm like, it's not affecting my computer at all. So I don't notice how many windows I have open until I'm overwhelmed by them, personally. Okay. Wait, this is all chatbots, right? I guess it makes sense why YouTube has independent chats, because, or why the chats belong to streams, because on YouTube you could have multiple streams on your channel at a time. How's it going? It is going. I'm about to go to bed. I'm so tired. But basically what I discovered is that I'm gonna have to do even more work than I was thinking for the chat bot for YouTube, because what I learned from that event is that live streams in their chats, I guess they didn't talk about chat specifically, but it occurred to me basically, yeah. Live stream chats on YouTube have to be mapped to an event. Chats have to be mapped to a live stream. On Twitch, you just have basically it's just a chat room that lives on the channel. So the bot is going to have to always be able to check the channel for the current live stream and then interacts that way. Oh man, freaking back. And then there's even more complexity there because obviously I don't want to check every single time I send a message. I'm not going to want to check every single message, check if the stream is live, but apparently I might have to. So sounds like fun. It does actually sound interesting to me. It just does not sound interesting on very little sleep. So I said I'll just check into the Twitch refresh token situation and see what I need to do here, or if I'm even supposed to be using the user token, and if I should be using an app token instead, because even though my bot does have a Twitch account, my bot is not a person that can go and verify their authentication, because there's like a whole redirect URL and things that happens for the user chat user token. So yeah, I'm basically just trying to see a little bit, if I can get a little bit of information on that. At least I'll know where I'm starting when I get up. Working on changing linear to sound. When's the last time I looked at your blog, Preacher? What's your blog? Can I just search your name on the internet and then it just come up? Making some impossible geometry. Oh, blog dot. Okay. Get off of me. Yeah, make my life easy. Woo, I like that. That looks kind of interesting. Wait, did I know this? I think I have seen a video. No, I think I saw it. Oh no, we watched it on the what the heck? Oh my goodness. I scared myself. I didn't scare myself. It was the notification, but that's my Shadera, thank you for sub, girl. Okay, so it's funny because Frozair, I was watching Frozair stream, and his follower notification is an actual jump scare. It's like a very, very loud scream that just happens suddenly. And like when I heard that the other day, like it my heart felt it, but my body didn't react, if that makes sense. But then for some reason, when this like little chime thing, when the chime notification goes off, it gets me every single time. Okay, anywho. Now that my heart is on struggle mode, okay. I'm trying to go. No, that's portfolio. What the heck? Okay, you got too many subdomains. I'll type it in. Actually, you know what I'll do? Blog. Okay, that didn't do what I wanted to do. It's okay. Dot. Okay. Literally the front door is like right here. Like right outside that doorway, that's the front door. On the other side. So I'm like, I be hearing stuff sometimes. Okay. got many subdomains. I mean, that's cool. You know, that's exactly how you do it, but it just wasn't coming up for me. The portfolio is ranking. So I don't know if that's a good thing to you. Your portfolio is at the top of all the searches. January. Is this in some type of order that I should recognize, like reverse chronological series or order or something? Are these all just like general? There is no order, of course. Intergalactic traveling. Okay, so I have a question. Are these words red because of syntax highlighting? As and from and of has to be. Oh, camel. Oh, I gotta continue with Google. In what feed? Okay, is this gonna tell all my business? I want to use a different account though. All right. I don't need to be putting on my personals. Oh, it's Hashnode. Okay. Wait. Okay. I guess that's the right Hashnode account because it just worked. And that is the right picture. I can't remember which Hashnode. I guess I should have recognized that. I didn't. My brain is on E. Like running on fumes. Oh, it does right here. It's literally right here. Okay. Oh, help. It's gonna take me to different places on the internet. Cool. And then these are hash node stuffs. Okay. What's WCC? Something creative coding. The world of creative coding. Oh, weekly creative coding. I like the world of creative coding though. That's a good one too. All right. Well, I am following this now. I don't really look at Hashnode. Maybe I'll revisit it because we did start out with Hashnode at first well, I started out on Hashnode last year, but I never really got into it. But I do want to still syndicate, cross promote, or cross publish. All right, don't look at that. Okay, so here's the thing. Register. I gotta read the whole authentication. I don't want to. Authenticating. Okay, before your bot can join the channel, it needs to authenticate. register your bot. So register an app, which I already registered an app. After registering your bot and getting a client ID. Yeah, see, this is okay. And then they talk about the authorization code flow, which is what it's basically just looking at. So they are actually talking. They said if I want the bot name to be seen in the chat, then the bot needs its own channel. And I have to go through this. Relurking. That's a new that's a new term. The flow is meant for apps that use a server, can securely store a client secret. Oh, I guess. And can make server-to-server requests. What's the device? Oh. Like, see, this is what I'm saying. They're talking about making a button that you can press to go and initiate certain process. Like, no. All right. Specify the following queries. Client ID, client secret. Then I get an access token. Then I get an expiration. But I also get a refresh token. What do I do with that? Or do I not get a refresh token back when I do it this way? This way gives you a refresh token. Like the Twitch CLI does. All right, the main one is looking like the yeah, because even the device flow has a sign-in aspect to it. So client credentials flow. Post to this URL. All right. I think this is the goal right here. Let's put that on Notion because I'm going to bed. Oh, I never saved that chat. Oh, I did. When it comes to working with a token for the chatbot, it's Twitch refers to using the user access token when you want the they Day 7, heck yeah. Oh, this is fancy. Rosaire says you're on the watch streak. 3-stream streak. Happy Sunday. I was about to say, is it Monday yet? I don't know. You might be on a different time zone than me too. It's almost Monday for me. Look, I need both of those glasses. I need the beer and the martini glass at the same time, okay? That's how I feel right now. Tired. But it's okay. I think I know where I'm going next with this process. But I have discovered that the YouTube chat is going to be a lot more complicated than I was anticipating. All right, we got some work for us this week. I'm working late. I'm not about to keep doing this though. I need to because I'm naturally like a night owl, but it's just the part where I'm gonna have to wake up early. That's where my struggle is. Therein is where the struggle lies. My brain keeps going back to why didn't YouTube just make a why didn't YouTube just make a why didn't YouTube just make a chat? Oh, y'all want to go talk to Pranay AI, Open AI research scientist? Let's go bug him. I think we'll raid him today. But yeah, I keep going back to like, why didn't they just make it a chat room, so it'll be easy for me to get the data for the YouTube chats. But YouTube is so much fancier than Twitch in that regard, so I can't be mad. The reason why we can't do that is because, as I discovered today, YouTube chats belong to streams. So each stream has a chat, which is different than Twitch. Twitch, you just have an open chat room all the time on your channel. So the bot can always stay connected to the Twitch chat. But for YouTube chat, it's going to have to like actually look for a current live stream in order to know how to read the messages, where it's reading the messages from, and where to post to. So that's okay. That's why I took notes. I did notice YouTube Frozer had popped out Notion. I also love Notion, as you can see by my minis over here. Boom, 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 boom. I got some stuff I need to update over here too, don't I, y'all? I guess so. We haven't updated our AI ML hub in a minute. I will be getting back on this for sure. I was about to say, where's my pictures? Ooh, I haven't looked at this in a minute. Let's take a second. And see what the update is, because that looked like that's the end of 2023 right there. For those that have never seen this before, and don't worry, there will be lots more AI ML stuff, because I have to really start digging deep. This is a document that is maintained by Victor Garsk. He last updated it right after Christmas, so this is up to date now. It maps the AI ML. It's like all the LLMs. This is transformer based LLMs, if you know anything about that architecture. The big spike in LLMs and the performance, the quote unquote quality difference of LLM based chatbots versus, do you want to call them chatbots? LLM based ML models, or LLMs is based off of them being transformer models. Can y'all tell I'm tired? Because I'm like, what am I even saying? So these are all LLMs, but they are based off the Transformers research that was released back in 2017. The big paper is called Attention is All You Need. So this, depending on what you're looking at, the red like circle is the method, green model, then you have the data sets. So when these models get trained on different data sets, then you can kind of see where that is in the pipeline. And then application or analysis is another section as well. So the transformer, there's a list of all the papers here. All the models and the papers that go with them. But you can also do this. So back in 2017, we got this paper right here. Attention is all you need. And then from there, it still was relatively stable, until, so here's GPT, the first GPT. Hello, can you zoom? That's the first GPT in 2018. Funny thing is, this is a Google paper, but this is OpenAI, right? Yeah, it's OpenAI. Okay, you got GPT, then you got BERT right here. This is Google. Pretty sure that's Google. I know I didn't make that up. Yeah, that's Google. BERT. And then, but yeah, it's funny because I don't know if Google finds it funny. This was their research paper. This research paper came out of Google team, and then GPT was born. BERT was also born. GPT-2, the spike was really after we saw GPT-3 right here in May of 2020, and then here's DALL-E in 2021, January 2021, or like December. It's like December 2020, January 2021. Can't really tell. Here's GPT-3. Here's OpenAI codes. So DALL-E and OpenAI, I mean not codes, codecs, those spawned from GPT-3. This little line right here is BERT. And then it just kind of got wild after. So here's where we are. Whew, this is intense. Because every green box is a model, a different type of model. So just this one sliver of an area of research has like skyrocketed. Obviously, people see that from the outside perspective, but from the actual like graph that you have here, you can kind of see. So these are all LLM based. All this is LLM based training and models and research. So there's lots of papers here too. So yeah, this is the kind of stuff that I love to know about and learn about, and get ideas for research. I was saying one of the most recent things that was interesting to me was a paper. That's not the right, no, this is the right channel. It's in my history, I'm sure. I don't want to lose. Let's do it this way, because I don't want to lose this. History. Let's go. Oh, there's Frozair. Y'all should, oh wait, my bad. Yeah. Y'all should definitely follow Frozair. By the way, I was checking out some of your shout out. I was checking out some of your shorts and stuff. I like how you have everything structured. It's top notch. What was I about to do? Okay. It was like textbook. Let's just do textbook. It's like textbook quality data, something like that. Textbooks are all you need. How can I forget that title? It's literally the easiest thing to remember. Okay. Textbooks are all you need. Wait, did I save this on my channel? I didn't mean to put it in queue. Usually I put stuff like this on the channel. Let me see. Is it in this playlist? Yeah, it is actually. Okay. I'm like, I would have put that on the channel for sure. So it's under the State of AI Tech Talks. If you want to find the textbooks, is all you need. But basically the concept or the methodology, as they say here, was for the LLMs to be smaller in size, like significantly smaller in size, and actually produce more quality data, like more quality results, more quality responses. And that was based on, I thought it was going to be that they actually went through and ingested textbook data. But considering the state of copyright issues and whatnot, it makes sense that they didn't. But what they did do is I think they took GPT. It was a form of GPT-3. It might be 3.5 that they used, but they used GPT to generate textbook quality data. And then they used that data to train the model. And it was a really interesting concept. So this is an overview of the research. So it's like a presentation from one of the team members who worked on this. So this is textbooks are all you need. Let me see. That's this paper. And then this is the part 2, because they had a sequel. Oh, is this on my playlist?
We're covering an extremely interesting topic today.
I'm about to watch this. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting back into my studies. Machine learning is it's all over the place right now. So it's a lot to keep up with. And I'm a little bit out of the loop in the last couple months. But I will be getting back to it. So yeah, that's just kind of a little bit of a random thing. But those are some topics that have been on my mind. I'm about to start getting back to reading papers. What I was doing before for 100 Days of Code last year. Sometimes when I was not streaming, I would read a paper that day, and I was using my like iPad to read papers and stuff. But I also started 2 separate sets of notes, but I started a lot of notes around basically like areas of research or questions, essentially, like just brainstorming different things that I would like to try out, areas of research that I'm interested in, that type of thing. So I'm gonna have to combine those, I guess, because one of them is on my, dang it, I don't know if it was on my other computer. One is on my PC, but I'm trying to think, is the other one on my iPad or what? Okay, I can't even remember what the tool is called. It's not Notion. It's similar to Notion, or it's in the same. It's a competitor with Notion, kind of. Oh, Obsidian, here it is. Okay, so I have some notes on here. I don't really have very many notes actually. Now that I'm looking at it. I know I had two. Wait, do I have another folder? No. I know I had two separate instances of Obsidian. One is on my iPad. The other one is on my PC. So many things to do. It's all good though. One step at a time. Alrighty. Well, I have rambled on enough, I believe. So, back to what got us down the rabbit hole. All right, y'all. Yeah. Um, let's go check out Pranay AI today because it says Open AI research scientists ask me whatever. High performance community. Come help us shape it. You belong here. Smiley face. So we're gonna check out Pranay, and I am going to go get in my bed. It's 12:13. Heck yeah. So let's do this raid. Pranay AI. All right, so y'all know I'll be back. We in here, we out here all 2024. So tomorrow I'll actually have a like legitimate work day, so that'll be good, but it'll be more so focused on my own project. So I'm excited about that. In the meantime, say hi to Pranay and I will see y'all tomorrow. If you don't click that, there we go.